G'day everyone, Gooba here with another Torchlight Infinite Overrealm Season video. In this video, I'll be going over a filthy casuals guide to Oasis in Season SS10. Now, I generally run with only 15 points in Oasis on the Void chart. However, if you want to put extra points in, if you don't really have anything else to put it in, what I've gone for is 2 additional empowered sand pirates. There's a 21% chance for them to drop, and they come with a bunch of Oasis keys, and then just chance for replicating the Oasis coins. But pretty much all you need is 15 points into the chance to have them spawn, and then you'll have more than enough gold coins to keep Oasis going pretty much indefinitely. So my entire approach to Oasis is try and have as little impact on my mapping experience and have a passive income coming in through Oasis. So what that looks like in my setup is I don't go above level 5 for any of my workers. Now, if you look at the workers on the top here, they have an A with a green border around them. That means that they are benefiting from producing purified water. So if you click on here, this guy is a level 6 G. They have a bonus for secret recipe jerky. Now, it's not highlighted. Now, if we went down to jerky and we look there, the G is now highlighted. So their bonus is benefiting from being on jerky. And it's just an easy gauge to see, you know, what is the benefit, what production they need to be on to get their benefit. Yeah, words hard. Now, the reason I don't actually use the level 6s is if we look at level 5s, they take 11 coins per hour and they give 68%. If we go to the level 6s, they require 74 coins per hour, which is roughly, what's that, 6 times, and they give an extra 5% food production. Now, 600% increase in cost for 5% increase in productivity, in my opinion, is utter dog shit. So I would not recommend going above 5 for any of your production facilities. Now, what I said before about the least amount of impact, I've farmed a tiny bit today and I've got 12,000 coins. We're currently at 5 days, 2 hours. If I chuck that coins in there, now I've got 7 days, 2 hours. I'm hoping to get up to, you know, if I have 30 days remaining funds in the bank, then that is probably enough to do me for the rest of the season, and I can remove Oasis from my maps completely. And then this is just once a day, I come in here, I send out a massive shipment, and I'm good to go. So let's just quickly update these because I have a bunch of extras. Now, since it's only 12 or 11 to 13 wage per hour, I don't really care about reducing the wage cost by 14% because that's only 1 gold an hour. So let's come down here. I didn't have one for this one after saying that. So B would be the additional production. However, that's a 6, so don't get caught in that trap. Let's go with that one. This one's a G. I don't have any more 5Bs, so let's just go this G, and we'll leave a level 4 in the last slot here. Down to these ones here, we want more Cs. Do I have another 5C? I do. Do I have a third 5C? No, I'll have to keep an eye out for that. Down here, we have C again. A, B, C, sorry. So, or is this the one that I was just on? It is the one I was just on. Derp. On to the last one. D is the additional output. Do I have another D? I do not. I could go for just another, so that's another 10 productivity, and those, that 5 isn't used anywhere else, so I can use this one as well. There we go. And I'll just keep an eye out for another jerky D and another bread B. And then I need another C there, and then I'll have all of those set up good to go. Now, those resources that the logistics department use do drop in the maps, but Utopia and Jungle pretty much only want ingots, and they don't need the resources from that. So let's go up to the ingots. So we have it up here. I don't have any good ones here yet, and I guess miners just don't drop very often at all. So let's go down and see if we've got any other upgrades. Here we've got additional, it's a level 6. Rip. There we go, we've got one there. That's a level 5. That's a additional there. So 3 5s there, which is good. Up here, we have a 6. No, 6s can fuck off. And there we go, we've got a D. So unfortunately, I don't have any 5s left. I guess you don't get many miners. Onto magic crystals. We have 6s, 5C there. It's highlighted, so that's good. D's all sorted. Do I have a third C? I do. So my magic crystal production is fully set up. I don't have to touch this pretty much ever again. And the production rate, you'll notice something interesting there. It's 133, 266. It just doubles each time it comes up. However, this is worth twice as much as this. This is worth twice as much as this. And this is worth twice as much as this. I'll show you that quickly in my spreadsheet. So if you load up my tracking spreadsheet, which is in the description below, you can just go to Oasis and go through there. Now this is all the values that everything has, and this is the trade value when you are doing a trade. So now that at least the crystals are all sorted out, I can go through and update the production rates there. So we had 1066, 533, 266, and 133. So this shows that daily I produce this many resources, and they have a trade value of 1.226 million. Production is all pretty much the same. The value is pretty much all the same because you're producing twice as much, etc., etc. I'll update the ingots, even though that is not 100% complete yet. So we've got 1783, 1446, 1066, and 463. So now we're producing daily 114,000 there for a trade value of 1.1 million. And because we're keeping these at level 5, we know that if we do a little bit of maps, then we're going to have at least a day's worth of gold ready to go. Now, gold does get used up when you send out trade missions, so we'll have to have a look at that. This is one of the only exceptions that I would go above and beyond level 5. And on the airships, I pretty much only send out one big shipment per day. So you'll either be going for additional reward quantity or chance to double rewards. So looking at the 6s, we have A is additional reward quantity, B is chance to be doubled, or G is wage cost. This is your main income, so you can either go a flat 17% additional, or you can go a 17% chance for it to be doubled. I personally like to go doubled. So let's see if we've got a... We don't have a full set of purple Bs, so we'll just go 10% there, and we've got a 10% there. Yeah, so 10% there. So this team here has a bunch of additional trade quantity. There's only 3% difference between these, They both have a 10% chance to double the reward quantity, and this one has a 17%. So just off these guys, there is a 37% chance that the order reward is doubled, which is fantastic. And then additionally, you can set out gliders. These guys chew your gold like no tomorrow, but they can also reward you quite handsomely as well. The raid rewards that they come back with are generally pretty horrible, so you would want to go for the surprise events, which is C. So we'll just load these up with C's. 3% chance isn't that great, but it is better than nothing. And then we go, we've got C's. We'll just keep going, loading these up with C's. Because the random events that come up are what drop you pretty much all of the loot. For these guys, 28% additional, 200 an hour. These ones are 160 an hour. So the jump between 4s and 5s isn't too big. 5s to 6s are huge. So it goes from 200 an hour to 1300 an hour. Now raid missions only go for 15 minutes. So you're actually only spending a quarter of that. But they had 3 stages. So I guess that's 3/4 of an hour anyway. Do I want to go with 200 or do I want... Yeah, I don't really want to spend all of my gold unless I'm getting the random event. So I'll just go with chance to double the rewards, and I'll go with B's. So B. On 5s. C's, they were the chance of surprise events, so I don't mind spending a little bit more on those, but the standard ones aren't that great. So these have a 9% chance at a surprise event. These guys have an extra 3%, and these guys just have a 9% as well. So these guys that you send out, you just send them to the secret stashes here, and they'll go along. You want to prioritize the higher level ones, obviously. And we'll see how they come back. Oh, there's a 7 up there and I didn't even see it. What an idiot. So those guys are going to chew a lot of gold. Luckily we had the 5 days or 7 days saved up. So they're going to use 1 day's worth of gold just in the 1 hour, which is a fair bit, but that's fine. So our airship, we have the one set here, and these are what I'm going to, I'll just rename this to chance to double. Is that too many letters? Nope, so that's fine. So you can send them out to Sand Island. It shows the available rewards here, or Reservoir Island, but what?
It's 20 feet.
It needs to be 38.
Dad.
It's too cold. What?
Can you please play with me now?
After this video. Give me 30 minutes. So even though it is possible to get the rewards from the Sand Islands and Reservoir Island, I pretty much never get anything from them, even on the big shipments. So I pretty much only ever send big shipments to Jungle Island or Utopia. Unfortunately, I can't level up Utopia because my character's not strong enough. So I'll just be sending them to Jungle Island instead. I need to level this up, so I don't want to overload my shipment. I just want to max this out and level it up. I could always just send that out, or because I'm just leveling up the area, I can switch to a different airship and just level it up. So this will go from 3 to 4, and I'll get extra rewards next time I send a shipment there. So now, special rewards, we're up to Sage. It wants those bars. I don't actually... Oh, I do just have enough of those bars. I can confirm that, and send that off. Now, I'm not sure if I'll have enough to level this up again. Oh, and there is the seasonal pet just refunding me all of my tokens that I sent. I've got 4 FE, a couple of those. So we'll just send that back again. This time it wants 27,000 of this ingot, which is fine. So we'll send that off. We'll settle this one. Additional max damage for minions. Nice. So we'll send this one off. Try and get this to level 5. Oh, I thought I had enough, but I don't. Do it. So I could refresh that and hope that it hits maybe one of the other ingots. It'd be a waste of the other 27k, but let's do it. Do I have enough of those? I do. I can level it up to level 5. Now we can get more rewards from here, and it's going for the red ones. Now, I could just set that going, but this will probably be the only shipment that I do for the day, so I'm just going to send everything that I have. Oh, no, I'm not, because I need to send 22,000 of this to complete the order. What? That is not a toy. Please put it down. Thank you. What?
After you're done that video, can you play hide and seek with me and Leo?
Yes, after this I'll play hide and seek with you. So the idea behind sending out the massive shipments is with the seasonal pet, there is a chance to just refund it all. So instead of sending out a little shipment and getting a little reward, it feels much better to send out a massive shipment and get it all refunded, and then you can send it out immediately again. Also, the amount of gold that it chews up to send these guys out is quite substantial. So before we had 6 days, 10 hours, so that's going to use 8 hours worth of gold to send them out. And I also said that I wanted to make this as passive as possible. So I just want to send out one big shipment per day, and that will be to, until I can level up Utopia, that will be to Jungle Island, and I'll just be doing max shipments there. Can you guys go and play somewhere else so I can do this video, please? Some other things that you can do at Oasis is come over to the Chief Blender. This is where you add the blending rituals to your belt. So you just select the belt that you want to chuck it on, and then you can look for the recipe in here. All this is automatically unlocked now. We don't have to level up the Oasis to unlock them. Some of them get very, very expensive. So say you wanted to chuck reflection on the belt, you need 1 gloomy daffodil and 8 sandalwood essence, and a couple of sages, but whatever. If we look at the price of these, the daffodil level 5, so 1 level 5 and 5 level 8s. This is going to get pretty pricey, so we just go to search. We can just type in LV because there's nothing else that is that. Now it needed 1 level 5, which is a reasonable 8 flame elementium, and 5 level 8s, which are down to 400. Or is this the one that was... Oh, this is the one that's super expensive. But this, still, 5 of those, that's 2,000 flame elementium. So basically, if you get those mods on a belt that drops, you're just rolling in money. Or if you get these from the shipments, you're also rolling in money. I think Night Bloom's pretty decent. Yeah, 28. Gloomy Daffodil, it's 8. Golden Iris, 37. 200. So these are what you want to get in the trades. I think that covers off on pretty much everything. What?
The timer for 3 minutes.
Okay, well that's a 30-second timer. So the way that you get extra workers and stuff is through adding the gameplay to your maps and then just doing the encounters as you go through the map. You'll get materials for the logistics department, and every now and then you'll get extra extra workers, and you'll get extra logistics department stuff. The pets that are involved with this, level 2 is where you get the best reward. So level 1 gets you a chance of doubling your rewards. However, level 2 is where you have a 16% chance to refund and immediately settle the rewards. So instead of it taking 2 hours for that shipment to go out, it'll be instant, it'll be free, and you'll be able to send it out again, which is absolutely insane. These other guys have a small chance to bring back a labourer, but it's mainly the legendary drop pack spirit. And that is a pretty sick model, if you ask me. It's very cool, and that must hurt a lot. But anyway, that's all I've got for this video. I think I covered off it on everything. If you have any questions, chuck them in the comments below, and I'll answer you when you do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.